Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday and welcome to my kitchen. This morning for breakfast we are going to make an omelet out of leftovers. Omelets, you can just pretty much throw whatever you want in there and call it an omelet. Anything you want. So I have some leftover pinto beans. Now they'll go on top. Leftover potatoes on the side. This is a bag of leftover frozen ham from Christmas. I'm going to pull some of that out. A leftover bell pepper, chop some of that up. And a little bit of leftover cheese. We're going to use that up, and that'll be Mike's breakfast this morning. Yes, they do. In the waiting area. It's not big, it's maybe 8 stools. They have a big waiting area because I was out of the time. Yeah, it wasn't an easy pool, but I heard that. And then we left. Okay, breakfast made with leftovers. Better than anything you're going to get in a restaurant. Alright, we're going to make some oatmeal cookies. So I'm starting off with, well, first of all, it's a pretty basic recipe. I'm not doing raisins or chocolate chips or nuts or nothing. Just a nice, soft oatmeal cookie. So you're starting off with a cup of butter, 2 sticks, and I forgot to get mine out this morning. So I had to soften it a little bit in the oven, which is not recommended, but we're going to make it work. So to that, we are going to add a cup of sugar and a cup of brown sugar. You don't need an electric mixer to make this. I just find my KitchenAid is easy since it has just a stir setting. So you're just going to cream that together. You're going to add 2 eggs, one at a time. and a teaspoon of vanilla. Alright, I'm just going to let that go for a few minutes yet. Okay. Now we're going to add our dry ingredients. In this bowl, I have 2 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt, and 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon. And I'm just going to mix that together. And we're going to start adding that to our butter sugar mixture. And of course I made a mess back here. Okay, turn this off, and now we're going to add 3 cups of oats. And that's it, super easy. So what we're going to do next, let me get all this off of here, is you want to chill your dough. So I'm going to scrape all this off of here. I'm going to put some plastic wrap on my bowl, and I'm going to chill the dough for at least an hour. Into a 375-degree oven for 8 minutes. Yum! Starting dinner prep. Snipping beans. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the lights have already come on in front of the buildings because it's so dark. The camera's actually looking brighter than what it actually is, but we are getting some nasty, nasty storms right now. Seriously, I wish it would pick up the actual, whoa, that was close. Let me go over here to the kitchen window. It's a little better. See how dark it is? For 3 o'clock. Wow. Well, we need the rain. Holy cow. Oh, and the hail is coming. Oh my. Cookies are done. Mike sampled 2 and I sampled 1. Yummy! Okay, still in the kitchen. So now I'm starting dinner. So tonight's recipe is one that I found by watching one of my favorite YouTubers, and that would be Shelly of Shelly's Home Life. This recipe is called Velvet Pork Chops. I watched her make it. They look fabulous, so now I'm going to attempt it. And she has all her recipes loaded on her Pinterest page. So I pulled it off of there, and it looks like it originally came from a website called southernplate.com. So here is what they're going to look like. Hopefully, if I do it right. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just melting my butter, which is 3 tablespoons, in my cast iron frying pan. It doesn't say you have to use cast iron. I'm sure any skillet is just fine. And I have this on high. These probably aren't the healthiest pork chops. I mean, just look at the amount of butter. And they're going to have heavy cream on them. But hey, we have to treat ourselves every once in a while, don't we? And nobody said you had to eat 3 pork chops. No. And then I'm using rather thick pork chops. So I'm probably going to have to cook these longer than what the recipe says. Sorry. So I'm going to put these in here. And then we're going to salt and pepper them. And I'm going to let those go until the underside is nice and brown. Okay, we're going to go ahead and flip these. Beautiful. And then we're going to salt and pepper this side as well. And continue cooking those on high heat until the other side is browned as well. Okay, the underside is browned now as well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this down to a medium heat. And we're going to add a cup of chicken broth. Now the recipe says you're going to cook this for about 10 minutes or until the broth is almost evaporated. Because again, I'm using these extra thick pork chops, I'm definitely going to have to let mine go a little more than 10 minutes. So I'll be back when these are pretty much done. Okay, the broth's pretty much evaporated. So I'm going to take these out. My heat is now down on low. And now you're going to add a half a cup of heavy cream. And you'll want to keep stirring that, making sure that you're scraping the bottom of your pan and getting all that yumminess up. And you're going to keep stirring it until this is warm and thick. Alright, now you're just going to drizzle this over your pork chops. Alright, let's go get Mike's reaction, see if he likes it. Alright, let's see if he likes it.
I don't know. Mushrooms and pork. Not bad.
Not bad. Is that all I get? What would you do different? Anything?
Well, it's a different flavor with pork.
What? The cream and the chicken broth. Should I make it again or no?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's good.
just not all the time.
No, not all the time. It's
Alright.
different, something different.
Well, there you have it. Spoken from the mouth of the husband. And I've been cooking all day, so I'm done for the night. I will talk to you later. Good night. Say good night. Oh, look at the mess.